Hello everyone, welcome back, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Max and I make food review videos. Today, as you can see, I'm at Domino's. They opened in 1960 and famously they're the largest pizza chain in the world with over 20,000 locations around the globe. Most of them in the US, but the UK is in third place with almost 1,500. Do let me know in the comments which country do you think that comes second. To address the elephant in the room, yes, I'm Italian and no, I'm not a fan of this kind of pizza. So I'm a bit nervous, but I'll try to keep an open mind, unlike my compatriots. Fun fact, did you know that Domino's shut down operations completely in Italy in 2022 because they couldn't compete with traditional pizzerias? But enough talking, it's time to eat. So without further ado, Domino's, here we come. Hello again, I'm at home. As you can see, I've got the food. Not gonna lie, I'm a bit nervous, but also quite curious to try all this stuff. So let's try it. I've got a medium pizza and I decided to go with half and half. So I chose two different kinds of pizzas. I went for half of the hot honey and nduja pizza and half of the cheeseburger pizza. And then I got also a small personal pizza. It's called the banger with a lot of different kind of meat. Then I got two sides. I got the potato wedges, which come with BBQ sauce, and then the garlic bread. Then I got a dessert. I got the chocolate and caramel cookies. They should be warm, but by the time I get to them, they won't be warm, so it is what it is. Then I got two dips, one of their new ones, the big Mexican mayo one, and then I got the classic garlic dip. All this was part of two separate deals, so they both came with drinks. One came with a large drink, 1.5 liters, and the other one came with a small drink. Let's start from the pizzas. This is the hot honey and nduja with pepperoni. Let's have a bite. The hot honey gives it a little moisture, but it's still a bit dry, while the pepperoni and nduja are quite flavorful, very spicy, give that kick that the pizza needs, and it's not too bad. It's better than I expected, but you know, still quite dry in my opinion. But let's see if with the dips it gets better. I'm gonna have a bite with the Mexican mayo and then a bite with the garlic dip. Mexican mayo, let's try it. Okay, I'm not a huge fan of that Mexican mayo. It's quite spicy, but I'm not a fan of the flavor. It's quite thick, so it doesn't really help with moisture. It's not very pleasant. Garlic dip. Let's try it. Okay, definitely better with the garlic dip. It's quite liquidy, but quite flavorful and definitely nicer than the Mexican mayo. And the garlic definitely helps with the spiciness. It cuts it a little bit. So yeah, quite good. Quite enjoyable. I think I need to give the hot honey and nduja pizza with pepperoni 6.5 out of 10. It's not too bad. Let's move on to the second half of the pizza, the cheeseburger one. This pizza has a lot going on. There is nacho cheese sauce, red onions, bits of tomatoes, and of course, minced beef. Oh, and gherkins. There are gherkins as well. So let's try it. Does it feel like eating a pizza? No, absolutely not. Did I like it? Yes, kinda. Why? Because I love cheeseburgers and it definitely feels like eating a cheeseburger, not a pizza. Did I taste any meat? No. But it was okay. I think I need to give the cheeseburger pizza 6 out of 10. It's not too bad, but probably there's too much going on and it's a cheeseburger pizza and you cannot really taste the meat, so considering how much stuff there was on that pizza already, I'm not gonna try it with the dips because that would be too much. I'm going to try the crust with the dips so I can give the actual dips an honest score as well. Mexican mayo. Weirdly enough, I don't think it's that spicy on its own. Probably the spiciness was coming through even more with the pizza earlier, with the hot honey and nduja pizza. But on its own, it's not that spicy. It's still not great. It's still quite thick and difficult to swallow. I think I need to give the Mexican mayo dip 5 out of 10. Not the best. Now let's try it with the garlic dip. Let's have a bite. Dips are definitely not my thing when it comes to pizza, but this is probably as good as it gets in my opinion. I think I need to give it 7.5 out of 10. It's not bad, it's just I don't think you should eat pizza with dips. What can I say? Let's move on to the third and final pizza. This is called the Absolute Banger, and it has a lot of different kind of meats. It has 2 kinds of pepperoni, I think, and 2 kinds of sausages. Let's have a bite. Let's be honest, this is as close as it gets to a normal pizza here at Domino's. It's still a bit dry, not gonna lie, and let's face it, at Domino's, pizzas are quite dry. You need dips to be able to swallow them properly. This was alright. As I said, 2 kinds of salami and 2 kinds of sausages. I think the sausages are hot dogs and Cumberland sausages, while the pepperoni, I mean, one is smaller and the other one is bigger, but I wouldn't know what's the actual difference besides the size. Mexican mayo. As I previously mentioned, the Mexican mayo is one of their new dips. They launched 9 new dips recently, but I don't think it's working. I don't think it's a good experiment. I think they should remove it from the menu, if I'm honest. Garlic dip. Okay, exactly like before, the garlic dip is a bit better, and it helps a little bit because the pizza is still dry. All in all, I think I like this Absolute Banger pizza. It's not too bad, it's enjoyable. Probably the best you can get at Domino's when it comes to pizza. And I think I need to give it 7 out of 10. Let's move on to the garlic bread. I think there is tomato sauce. I wasn't expecting this, but let's see. Let's try it. Okay, there is a nice garlicky flavor. It's not horrendous, but like all the other things, it's quite dry. And I don't know if you can see. This is raw. This is raw dough. It's not good. Too bad for the raw dough, and unfortunately I cannot give it a very high score. Maybe if it was properly cooked, it would have been better. But in this instance, I cannot give it more than 5 out of 10. Let's move on to the potato wedges. I know, it's my fault. I shouldn't have left them for last because these are probably gonna be tough as a brick. Let's have a bite. They are quite tough and dry, and I don't think there's much quality control. I don't know if you can see it, but this one is green. Yeah, probably you cannot see it properly, but it's green. This one is black. Quite tough and dry. The temperature is probably my fault because I left them there a little bit, but still, it's not like they've been there for hours, and they shouldn't be this tough and dry, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think the sides at Domino's are the best thing you can get, unfortunately. Maybe the Mexican mayo works better with the wedges. You know what? Yes, the Mexican mayo works better with the wedges than with the pizza. Garlic dip? No, the garlic dip doesn't really work with the wedges. It's a bit too liquidy. So yeah, one thing actually that works better with the Mexican mayo, finally. I wasn't really a fan of those wedges, and considering quality and quantity, because yeah, the portion was quite small as well, and I already talked about quality not being there. Unfortunately, I need to give the potato wedges 4 out of 10. Definitely the thing I enjoyed the least today. Okay, I'm done with the savory items. Let's move on to dessert. I've got a chocolate and caramel cookie. Let's have a bite. Oh wow, definitely the best thing I've had today. It's very rich, it's very flavorful, it's very indulgent. There is a lot of caramel filling inside. Wow, really amazing. An amazing cookie. I feel a bit weird thinking that the dessert is the best thing you can get at Domino's, but that's how I feel right now. I think I need to give these 8.5 out of 10. A very, very, very good dessert. Let's talk prices. Of course, Domino's is quite expensive if you get a full price. But as you probably know, it's never going to be full price because they come up with a lot of different offers, especially at lunchtime. Today I've got 2 different deals. I've got a meal for 2 that costs £18.99, and it comes with a medium-sized pizza, a large bottle of drink, and then a side. You can choose between all the drinks they sell and all their pizzas, but of course if you decide to go with the half and half like I did, you cannot choose their premium pizzas or their limited edition pizzas. And for the sides you can pick whatever you want, but of course only the classic ones are included in the price. If you want premium ones, you need to add 1, 2, 3 pounds, depending on what you choose. And then I've got a personal lunch meal that costs £5.99, which is incredible value considering what you're getting. You get a personal sized pizza, 7 inches, and then a side and a small bottle, half liter. Again, maybe it's not the best quality pizza or side, but that's a different story. Then I've got 2 chocolate and caramel cookies that cost £3.50. Again, quite good value. And lastly, I've got a Mexican mayo dip that costs £1.49. And then included with the wedges and the pizza, there were the other 2 dips, the BBQ dip and the garlic dip as well, for a total amount of £29.97. Okay, I got a lot of stuff, but you should never pick Domino's over a very good pizzeria, and probably you're gonna spend the same kind of money, so So what do I think about my lunch? Am I satisfied? Not really. And it's not because I'm Italian and I'm snobby. It's just not very good quality food, isn't it? We need to be honest about it. And considering full price, that large pizza is like £26. Why would you spend that kind of money when you can go to a very good pizza place, like a Neapolitan style pizza place, and get a margherita pizza for 10, 12 pounds? It's insane in my opinion, but if you want real pizza, go somewhere else. If you want something greasy, go for it. With a lunch deal, never spend full price for it. And dessert, best. Go for the dessert. Just go to Domino's for the dessert. That's it. Do let me know in the comments what you think about Domino's. Do you agree with my scores, or do you think I was too harsh maybe? And which one is your favorite pizza chain? Would you ever pick Domino's over a very good Neapolitan style pizza? Do let me know. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please consider liking the video and subscribing to my channel. I'm still trying to grow, and don't forget, if you want a chance of winning a key ring with the I Wish I Reviewed Pizza for a Living logo, please subscribe. But for now, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time.